I just want to say thank you all for coming to celebrate this evening with us and all that we've learned this semester. And as Brenda said, I've been asked to give a speech on behalf of the IMME students, those of us who stayed with families for the past 3.5 months and not on campus. And since I don't know each and every family personally to say thank you for all the little things that they do, I hope that as I tell some stories and thank my own, that you guys can hear your own American sons and daughters thanking you as well. So I'll start with Melon, one of my favorite sisters. She's right there. You can wave, Melon. Hello. Okay. I just want to say that I appreciate you so much, and I remember the first couple times that I came home and would meet you in the kitchen. I would try to help you cook or clean or do whatever, and she would always say something to me like, "The Mzungu should not overwork, Rena." I'd be like, I just want to help. And so really the first couple weeks, I would sit there and just kind of be with her while she worked. But eventually she came around and let me help do some dishes, and she taught me how to wash clothes, which is good. But I appreciate you doing them for me when I didn't know how to do them. And now, when I come home, she, instead of telling me to sit there and just watch her, she's like, "You set for me the table." Okay, there we go. So thank you, Melon, for being you and letting me into your life. And to my sister Hannah, who is not here yet because she works in Kampala, and so she comes back late every evening. I would like to thank her and all the other sisters who shared their parents with us this semester. We appreciate it very much, and we appreciate you letting us into your life. And we would often watch movies together on her laptop before we went to sleep. And since she's not here, maybe I can tell a slightly embarrassing story. She has chickens that she keeps a ways down. It's a new project that our mommy and daddy are helping with, and we went down a few weeks after we got here, and they're Hannah's chickens, but I tell you what, Hannah cannot catch them to save her life. Daddy would say, "You catch them, you tell us how much they weigh." And she's like, "Eh." And so she bends down to try to get it, and then they move, and she goes, "Ah!" screams, and jumps back, and I'm like, "Hannah, seriously, they're chickens." So you go in, and I tried twice and got it, and she still wouldn't touch it. So that's amusing to me, and you can tell her that I'm embarrassed for later. And to Mommy, you can wave, she was good. That's my wonderful mother. I'm so grateful to her for letting me into her home this semester, and for all the things. I don't even know where to start. You're so wonderful. And thank you for taking care of me, whether that meant feeding me or recognizing that maybe I needed a weekend off, and so you hired someone to wash my clothes for me. But really, I just want to thank you for what you've taught us, your daughters, as what it means to be a godly wife and mother, and that even in Africa, that doesn't mean you have to keep quiet. Because anyone who's ever met my mother knows that she's not quiet. She comes into the house at like 6:30 or 7, and all she says is, "Supper time!" loudly. I'm sorry there's a microphone, but really it's that loud. And it's like, you better get to the table soon, because she will be praying and eating, because it's time to eat. And so I really love you for that, Mama, and I'm going to miss that voice at 6:30 each night. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, so thank you for that. Oh, and the other thing that I appreciate about you, she says, at night when we do devotions, she calls herself the assistant spiritual father. And so she likes to lead devotions a lot, and I appreciate that a lot as well. And to my daddy, who's not here yet, because he works at ECU and is still in a meeting somewhere, I just appreciate his wisdom so much. So for all of you dads that have talked to us and imparted to us wisdom, whether it's on relationships or Christianity or whatever it is that you share with us, we appreciate it a lot. I know my dad is known for his relationship advice, because Hannah and I have asked him on separate occasions if him and Mommy quarrel, and they look at us and they say, "What for?" And we're like, "Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense." And I'll never forget the example of if two cars have their brights on, their headlights on really bright at night, and they're coming at each other, you can't see anything. So he says, one of you has to dim. You dim, and then you come back later. So I think that each night that I drive, I will probably think of that. So, yeah. That concludes my brief stories for now. I thank all of the families for letting us stay with you. It has been a truly wonderful semester, and I think each and every one of us is really glad that we've had this opportunity, and we will miss you very, very much. Thank you.